Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Under the hood, brake fluid is located here. I'm going to put the flashlight on here so you can actually see it because it's nice and clean and clear. There is a minimum line on both sides of the reservoir. You can see it on this side in the camera. So that was to be the minimum. The maximum is up here. That's at the maximum line, so that's in good shape. If you needed to add fluid or change it out, just pull the rubber cap off. Put your funnel in here, add the appropriate fluid, bring it up to the max level, and then push your cap back on. Just make sure that you don't spill any brake fluid, and if you do, clean it up because it can damage paint. Over here to the radiator, you want to check the coolant level, make sure it's nice and cool. You don't want to open the radiator cap when it's hot. It'll be like hot steam, it'll come right out, it can burn you. So you'll want to check first, you can look at the reservoir. This is the overflow. So this coolant is at the, you have to kind of lean over. The low mark is down here. The full mark is right here. It's just below the full mark. So that's plenty of coolant. I can top it off a little bit. To top it off, you'd open the cap. Just pulls right off. Add the correct coolant. A 50-50 mix of water and coolant. Reinstall it. The next thing you want to do is if that was particularly low there, you can always check the coolant level in the radiator. Simply open it up. And you do want the coolant to be right at the top there. This radiator is nice and full, that's perfect. Close it back up. You can top that off. Put our funnel in. Not going to take much to top it off. Take our funnel out. Just clip the cap right back on. Just check the oil. There's a yellow handle on the oil dipstick. Pull it up. Let the engine sit for a little bit. Wipe it off. Put it back into the dipstick tube. Pull it out. So this would be low, this would be full. It's hard to tell, this oil's nice and clean. It's almost to the full, it's maybe a quarter of a quart low. It's not super low. Could stand to have a little bit added. I'll reinstall the dipstick. To add oil, add the appropriate kind, 0W20. Just unscrew the cap. Put your funnel in and add the oil. Reinstall the cap and screw it down when you're done. Power steering fluid reservoir is located here. There are two sets of lines on it. There's a minimum cold, a maximum cold, a minimum hot, and a max hot. So the truck is cold right now. It's at the cold maximum, which is perfect. So when this vehicle is running, it's hot. It should be up here at the hot max. You need to add fluid. Unscrew the cap. Pull it out. It does sort of have a dipstick on here. You can tell the condition of the fluid. It's nice and clear, clean, it's in good shape. Push the cap back down and lock it. Wash fluid's right here out in the open. It's easy to see how much you have in here. Simply open the cap, top it off, close the cap. If you need to remove the plastic engine cover, it just clips into place. You'll lift it up at the top, lift it up in the front, and then pull it straight off in the back. So it's got a little ball stud here ball stud here, and then these two little hooks where it hooks back here on the rubber mounts. And then you have access to everything that's underneath it. Reinstall it. We'll just hook it over like that, and then put it down, and it stays right in place.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.